Howdy my friends, and welcome back to more Gran Turismo 6 seasonal events. This is Sky Hurricane, and you know what? I did a really stupid thing. I'm not even gonna lie. This is actually after I did the open lobby and all this stuff, but I actually recorded this initially before the open lobby. So when I go to the seasonal events, you'll see that I've already goated all of them, but I'm gonna have to redo them because when I recorded it, for some reason my computer recorded with the wrong mic. And so that was stupidity on my part, not checking things. But never really had that issue before. Well, yeah, maybe once I have. But these two were pretty easy. This one is going to be a B though. But now that I know what car to use and everything, it shouldn't be that bad. So let's just get right to it. I'm not expecting this to be too difficult, you know. I mean, this track is very, very hard, but I mean, if I actually knew this track very well, this would be very easy. So, in this expert level race event, you must attempt to overtake as many cars as possible within a set number of laps driving Ferrari non-race cars with 550 pp or less. The venue is the technical Ascari full track where the corners require hard braking, making them the best spots for overtaking. Brake late before the turn and beat your opponent out of the corner. So, and I've already won these cars, but I figure at the end of the video I'll just show you all three cars that I won. They're pretty much at the top of my garage and everything still. Because, I don't know, I actually did buy a lot of cars. Either before that session or after, I don't remember. But anyway, I'll show you what I won. I have bought some cars since then. But let's do this. The car I recommend using, at least the car that was much easier for me, was this Enzo Ferrari. The GTO 84, I think I could probably do it with that, but it was much more likely to spin. It was much more difficult to control. But this Enzo Ferrari is very stable. So, let's do this. Hey, I'm actually trying this again. This is my second attempt. Golly, I sucked so bad, on the first attempt here. Now, yesterday, I actually won this race on the first attempt with this car yesterday. But, I don't know, just within that 24-hour period that I recorded it, I completely lost all skill at this track. So, and with driving this car. So, yeah, this is the thing. But anyway, this Enzo Ferrari, it's generally pretty stable, although you wouldn't have known it from seeing that last attempt there. Which you will never know because you'll never see it. I don't know, you'll probably see it in this attempt too. I'm sure I will botch it somehow. Oh my gosh, anything that could have been done wrong, I did wrong. I mean, just flying off the road, missing corners. This track really does punish you for being aggressive. You really have to take your time. Now, yesterday, when I did this, with it was the first attempt with this car, but I actually had used the Ferrari F40 before that, and I did several attempts with that. So, ramming penalty. Seriously? Ramming penalty. I didn't even really ram it. Being the B game. Yeah. I don't know how my other Ferraris would be, but this one is pretty stable. I'm actually doing worse than I was on the last attempt, which was horrible. We shall not speak of that. But I'm actually doing worse, believe it or not. Oh my God. Well, I got by him. Last time, he's one of the reasons I messed up so bad, because trying to pass him, which I tried to pass him right here, I really messed up trying to pass him cleanly. Now we got these dodo brains. So the best thing to do is just really take it easy. Do not be overly aggressive on the track. Besides, you got these corners coming up here that you won't even see them. I mean, they will just sneak up on you. I can't believe I actually got gold on the S license thing for this track. Yeah, this corner, oh my gosh, it gets me every time. I took you down with me though. Poor Ferrari, California. It's already probably going to get last. Well, maybe not last. Oh my God, this is not off-road Ferrari. What? Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh, get on the freaking road. That penalty actually did not hurt me at all. Car. Yeah, you do have to be easy on the throttle, you know, especially with these sucky sports medium tires. I hate it when they make you pick sucky tires with a fast car. It just doesn't balance. I mean, with this Ferrari here, you should at least have sport soft, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna bitch. I'm gonna do it. Oh well, make some more challenging, I suppose. More fun, some might argue. Gotta be easy on the throttle around these corners. Yeah, I think we got this so far. Oh my God, whoa. Yeah, brake early, of course, if we ever pass all these. Yeah, this would be a lot easier to do with the driving line, so if you're doing this and you don't have any qualms about using the driving line, by all means utilize it. It'd make it much easier. But me, I try not to use it, you know. Unless it's a track that I've never done before. I have done this track, so I don't see myself as having any excuse. Easy on the throttle. We're doing pretty good already, fourth. Okay. The sneaky corners are coming up. I think it's after this one. Oh my, I hate that corner there. I'm learning though. Finally learning. The Enzo Ferrari's still first. Did much better around that corner there. Only 9 seconds behind. That's not too bad. Yeah, I believe this 458 Italia actually was my biggest opposition last time. I think the other Enzo Ferrari actually ended up finishing like 20 seconds behind or something. It was crazy. Or 9 seconds. Or I don't know. It was a big number. Even though there's a big difference between 20 and 9. This Italia, though, was the one that really kept up with me. So I'm actually surprised it's not really rolling a little better than it is. Oh well, if this is only lap 3, you can still get in second quite easily. Yeah, I hate that I have to re-record these, you know, but it happens. Actually, my whole Spyro recording messed up too, but I'm not re-recording that because, you know, it wasn't just me. It was also with friends that I recorded that, so. And I know they're not going to want to re-record it. So, well, besides in Spyro, you can't really go back and replay the levels anyway unless you use a different save. Which I don't think. Actually, I think I did. That is an option. Come on now. Oh gosh, and then when the shortcut lets me off, then I lose control. What a bee. Well, this lap was unproductive. No best lap here. I don't know, it's going to be hard to beat that lap 2 time. That's pretty good. For me. Now, this is what I usually do. That's usually what I do right there. And then the game very sweetly puts me back in like 5th place or something. Which I guess is better than putting you in 12th place, but you know. That lap was horrible. Yeah, I cheated. No, I don't even care. Yeah, I actually do care. It actually is a big pet peeve of mine. I really don't like it, but oh man, I suck at this track. Y'all, that's all this first part of this video is gonna be, y'all, is me whining and complaining, I swear. Don't y'all love it? You know you do. Okay, this, oh my, why'd I go into third, or second, I mean. Second gear's off limits. Seems like this Enzo Ferrari's doing better this time, or maybe I'm just doing that much worse. Maybe this is a different Enzo Ferrari, because there are two different ones. No, the other one's called the Ferrari 8 FX6, something like that. Thank you, air conditioner, for finally shutting off. Now I can hear things. Yeah, they always suck on that corner there. Okay, now you are not going to bullet me off the road. Oh my, now I don't have any computer to guide me. You know, with no driving line, we're in the front. We could very easily screw this up. I remember last time, me and that Ferrari Italia, we kept passing each other. So I would keep screwing up and then he'd pass. Ugh, like that right there. Yep, there we go. Couldn't do it. Man, if I had to redo this, it's going to be a B. It's going to be a B. But I can't say I'll be surprised. Boy, I turned way too early there. Oh my gosh, I suck at this freaking track. Well, that lap was much better than lap 3. If it wasn't much better, then we probably wouldn't have a chance to win. We never would have caught up to first in the first place. I'm just going to keep it in fourth for this. Okay, I want to pass you. Oh my gosh. I would like to lead for the whole... Well, if I do mess up, it's pretty much too late to make a comeback. Car's a lot more stable in fourth gear than it is in third, so that's something to keep in mind. Alright, could we do this? Could have done that better. Yeah, these curves look so gentle, and then you get to them and like, man, not gentle at all. I'm actually really surprised that Italia never did anything. Yeah, I'm not falling for you this time, corner. Evil curve. Okay, this is the one I fall for, though. Usually. Yeah, like I said, though. Oh my God. Well, wow, that was the best lap, and look at how bad we screwed it up in. Like I was saying, not a hard race, actually. If you just know the track, it's actually very easy. If you know the track, big if. And I don't know the track that well, so I kind of sucked, but still won. Yeah, weirdly, last time I did this, that 458 Italia actually was like 2 seconds behind, and the Enzo Ferrari was like 15 or something like that. It was crazy. I don't know why it was so different.
It is what it is. I'm flying off the road. Wow. I actually got a 220 on one lap. When did I get that? Well, we won. Wow, the other Enzo Ferrari's 9 seconds behind. I mean, it really wasn't that hard. If I was good at that track, it would have been very easy. But I'm not good at that track at all. It was the one I was racing was yellow. Kind of like the blue on this car. I like the black too. Let's get black. Cool looking little classic there, 71. Pit that against like the Dodge Challenger or something like that. See what you want to win. I guarantee you, it'd probably be this thing. No offense, Dodge. I don't know. It depends on what you have it on, I guess. That Ferrari might be better on cornering, but the Challenger might actually have it on the drag racing. I'm not sure, actually.
But that works, I guess. Seems like the 365 GTB4 actually did a lot better last time, too. Look at me being all analytical for no reason. Will they all finish? So, unfortunately, you don't get to see the cool animation of me getting a car and all that good stuff, but I'll show you what I got and all that good stuff. Come on, 250 GT. Oh, didn't finish. Didn't make it. He was back there chilling. Whew, that's an evil track. Oh my gosh. Hey, we got a lot of money though for it, at least. Having to redo it. Alright, so I'll show you all my options here. Sports medium, which is the highest you can have. No ASM or traction control. Now, you know, for your own personal preference, you could have those on, but I always try to drive without them. No, it makes it a little more challenging, but also the car has more potential that way, typically. And my suspension. Probably for a little more stability, I could have had this toe a little stronger. And I actually lowered the max speed because, you know, that's not a very fast track. I don't think we got above 155. And then the drivetrain, see all this stuff. The power. Yeah, this Enzo Ferrari really was dumbed down quite a bit to be able to even get in this. And have downforce minimized. Yeah, really good car. Alright, but at the end here, I'll show you what you win for that. Unless we win it again, which I don't think you do. No, you don't. Alright, so let's move on to the next one. So, intermediate level night track challenge. Do I want to use the same car I used last time or not? In this intermediate level race event, you must overtake as many cars as possible within a set number of laps, driving non-race cars with 500 pp or less. The special stage Route 5 is a straight, nice course. There's many mid to high speed corners. It's difficult to overtake here, so don't push too hard in the corners and make your move on the straights. So what you win here is a lot of money and a Civic Type R. A Spoon Civic Type R. It doesn't really look like a Spoon Civic there, but it is. So what I used last time was the ASL. Guy, however you say that. Yeah, this little thing here. That's how you say it. Alright, so let's do this. Alright, looks like we have some very fierce competition here, but that's not a hard race at all. This little ASL, when I first bought it and tried it out yesterday, I actually won this on the first attempt very easily, and I was surprised on how good this thing handled. And well, I knew it would handle good, but what I was surprised about is how stable it was. That was the surprise to me. But then again, this is a very flat track, so I don't know. If I put this on an Nürburgring or something, it might be a lot rougher. But anyway, this was very, very easy. You know, with this, so. Yeah, very stable. Not wanting to spin out at all there. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Probably should shift down to third. I don't remember when I passed them all last time, but I know I had plenty of time to do it. You know, I passed them early. It wasn't like the end of the last lap or anything. Nice little Viper. Might help if I actually shifted. Yeah, they actually are a lot faster on the straights than I am. Of course, he's not leaving me, but that's because I'm drafting him. And you can imagine the ones in the front are probably much faster than that Viper. Yeah, I really love that Lexus LFA. It's one of my favorites. Thing is, when I'm driving like this, I can't really tell if it's about time for me to shift or not. Kind of hard for me to see that little meter down there. The only way I really know that I need to shift is when I see the red dot. Angel of the Fallen. This track really, I must say, this track really has a cool redesign. I like it. Oh yeah, I have much different opposition. I think this is different opposition than what I had last time. I don't remember the Lexus LFA being in the front. Or the Ferrari even. I don't know. What did I have last time? Seemed like there was some type of Corvette that was in the lead last time I did this. Yeah, see here it is already lap 3 though, when we're only lap 3 and we're already getting near the front. There goes the Lexus. I tell you what, they really are chilling on this track. They're not even really pushing very hard. But then again, I am very good at this track. Unlike Ascari, I know this track like the back of my hand. How many hundreds of laps I've done around this track in my lifetime? Way too many. Okay, then you're kind of in my way. Okay, now he probably will fly past me. I swear it was some type of Corvette last time. Oh my golly, that Ferrari is so much faster. no competition, man. Top speed. This car definitely has the cornering, though. Let's actually see if we can get ahead of him. I don't remember really getting much of a lead last time. Not more than 1 or 2 seconds. I actually don't think more than 1 second. But then again, I'm driving this car a little more aggressively now. They will gain on me very quickly on this front straight here. Oh my golly, what happened to them? How much will they gain is the question. 132, best lap. That's pretty comfortable little lead here. Love this music. Forgive me if I get quiet as I'm just listening to music. Oh man, I really kicked it around the area there. Oh wow, 4.8 seconds. Either this is weaker opposition or I'm just doing that much better. Didn't do that section very well, but this overall was a really good lap. Yeah, it was a good lap until the end there. I actually thought the Lexus LFA might have caught the Ferrari, but never did. Oh, two LFAs. Yeah, green one and the Nürburgring package.
All right, 53 seconds for the 4 BMW M5. It's nice to actually win a race on the first attempt.
Poor Cadillac CTS was last. Probably won't finish. Alright, but as we're waiting on the last ones to finish here, so Colin Blackwell, at least I hope I'm remembering your name correctly, buddy. I hope that I helped you on the Ascari, at least gave you an idea and maybe the courage to you know, try, because I know you can do it. I mean, look how terrible I did. Surely you can, I mean, surely you won't have any problem doing it. That track is brutal though, but use the driving line. You know, I didn't use it. I would have done much better if I did use it. But you can do it. You can definitely do it. Alright, so one more of these. And it also was pretty easy. All these were, actually all these were easy. If I knew Ascari, that would have been an easy one. Oh, I didn't show you my settings, did I? Crap. Well, you know, I have the ASM and the TCS, all that stuff off.
Yeah, I think it is the Spoon Civic. Oh, sweet. The Spoon Civic. I wonder if you can paint this a different color. Probably not. I go with white here. Spoon Civic's pretty cool.
And my car settings. Suspension. That was an easy race, though. I mean, This car is very stable, surprisingly stable. I mean, even with the low, all that low, it still was very stable. But I actually found out increasing the acceleration sensitivity on a rear-wheel drive actually will make it spin out easier, harder to control. At least from my experience. I'm still kind of learning myself. I do a lot of experimentation. That seems to be how it is for me. But yeah, all that. Very, very lightweight little car. Handles really good though. Alright, now this one is a laugh. 400 performance point beginner level compact car challenge. Oh gosh, I actually used that little Fiat 500 last time for this. I might use something different this time. And this beginner level race event, you must overtake as many cars as possible within a set number of laps in a compact car of 400 pp or less and under 4.2 meters in length. The first corner of the Tsukuba circuit is a perfect spot for overtaking. Get through the final corner quickly and be prepared to brake late for the first turn. But yeah, 400 performance points or less. 4,200 meters or less. Oh, I actually do have that Daihatsu Midget. I wonder if that would get up to... Oh, I'm wondering. I don't know. Alright, y'all. I actually am going to try this Midget 2 D-Type, which is the car you win for this. Because I actually won it, you know. This is the car I won from doing it the last time. But, this actually will get all the way up to 457 performance points, which is pretty crazy. But it is very lightweight. 100 horsepower in this thing's pretty incredible. Oh, I actually can't do a power limiter. Really? Huh. I actually cannot do a power limiter. Well, that's going to be interesting. I got to try to get this as close to 400 as I can. Well, that's 404. 394. 397. It looks like 397 is going to be the closest we're going to get. Wow, I can't believe you can't get a power limiter on this. Well, this pretty much has doubled horsepower. Yeah, 137 probably is too fast for this. Say 124. I think initially it was on 75. Okay. Well, I guess I can show you all my settings since, you know, we're here. And I don't think you can use sports medium. Yeah, here's my suspension, transmission, drivetrain, power, and weight reduction. Yeah, sports hard. Okay, let's try this. Alright, so I'm going to turn all this stuff off here. You know, it's first time driving this car, so. Alright, let's try it. Now, when I did this with the Fiat 500, this was a very, very easy race. And I think I ended up winning by over 10 seconds against the Mitsubishi Mirage Cyborg. I don't even know if that car is in it this time. But look at what we're driving now. Oh man, this actually makes that Fiat look pretty good. The Fiat 500. I'm not talking about the little bitty 65 Fiat 500F, but you know, the newer Fiat 500. That thing actually was surprisingly heavy. Oh wow, this actually might be a lot worse. We're going to be hopefully making headway on these corners, but I don't know. Oh my golly, this thing's so fast. Yeah, I think the Fiat was actually better. This is probably better on cornering, but well, we've closed in 3 seconds. Oh my gosh. Not doing too good. Yeah, yeah, Barth Grande. Yeah, this definitely is not as good as the Fiat 500. I think I got like a 113 with that. Or maybe quicker than that. I don't remember what it was. We might win this shit though, somehow. Daihatsu Midget. Oh Lord. And just think, if my recording hadn't failed, you wouldn't have got to see the Midget in action. So aren't you glad it failed? Oh, they have the new Mitsubishi Mirage this time. Or the newer. Actually remembered to shift that time. We reached 80 miles an hour. We're going places. Oh my gosh, y'all going too slow. They're going too slow. Look at me. Look at what I'm driving, and I'm telling them they're going too slow. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to get no 10-second lead like I did with the Fiat, but you know, this will work. Victory is a victory. Easy race is easy. Oh my gosh, Midget. Control yourself. You and your little 75 horsepower. Not even trying to pass. I shall not let you draft me. Not that it matters, because look how much faster they are. You get right in my freaking driving line. Jerk face. I took that curve much faster on the first lap. Now y'all stay back there, seriously. I'm sucking so bad that they're all just staying glued to me. This is the thing that's happening. I need to get a decent little lead on them. That way they don't scream me at the end. Which they will try to do. Well, yay for Sky making this a little more interesting than it would have been, because y'all seriously didn't want to see me win with like a 10-second lead now, did you? What fun would that be? Oh my gosh, it's heating me up. Okay. But I can take this full throttle. Or not. Or we can also run off the road. Actually, that worked. Oh wow, best lap. We won barely, but you know, a victory is a victory.
I don't know if I have a Mirage in my garage, but I definitely have that Mirage. And I Alfa Romeo Mito, I definitely have to. Yay, we won. Unsurprisingly. A Grande Punto. Oh, I thought that was funny. The Fiat RS never got out of its 12th place. Golly, 13.7 second late. That's crazy. the Corolla 15. You know, they were all kind of spread out. Just on the little granny way.
Grande Punto. Oh, I love that one. Come on, Peugeot 206 CC. Back there chilling. 27 seconds behind. Wow. Oh my golly, wow, that was actually pretty tough with this little thing. But it's doable. Still an easy race. And that was probably about as hard as you could make that race, unless you just, you know, picked up something that had no tuning at all, you know. Like I could have done this car without any tuning. I mean, that would have been a thing. Yeah, all that's off. Alright, so let's check out our cars. Well, you already saw the first one here. It's Midget 2D type, which had 38 horsepower to start with.
I have a lot to cut out from the first race, but honestly, not much thereafter. Yeah, an hour and 18 minutes. Of course, this is definitely going to be a lot smaller than that whenever I finally uploaded. I really don't care. Daihatsu Midget. Coolest car ever.
And I actually already tuned up that Spoon Civic too. So unfortunately you won't get to see them how they were to begin. Well, I got a message too. No, I don't want to go to the gallery. One change, one win. Oh my goodness. Alright, so where are the cars up? Yeah, right here. They're all together. Yeah, the Ferrari 365, man, that has some good stats. That actually has no tuning at all. 347 horsepower with no tuning, and pretty lightweight too. I'm actually eager to try that car out. And then of course the Civic, Spoon Civic Type R. And that little thing, pretty fast actually. Pretty fast. I think with the sports soft tires, they got a 216 on Bathurst, so it's not a bad time. They only have 500 performance points, and I think that is tuned to the max. It wouldn't go over 500. And then of course the Midget, which you just saw. Kind of surprised it wouldn't let you do a power limiter on that. But y'all, we're gonna sign out right here. So sorry this part was a little wonky. It wasn't exactly normal, but you know, mess ups happen. Life is filled with them. But y'all, we're gonna stop right here. Hope y'all have a super awesome, blessed day, my friends. And as always, y'all, stay awesome. Goodbye, y'all.